Road home. And I'm at a loss for words. When all is confusion, what can you say? When it's all been said before and nobody's listening, what is there to say? When all is upside down and inside out, black and white. I mean, what do you say? I mean, what do you even say? I mean, is there any point? I mean, I think we really have moved into, just delusionalville, and I'm at a point where I wonder if I should shut up and just stay the hell out of the way. That was awesome. And just stay the hell out of the way and try not to be a target. But I know I can never do that. And on the other hand, I was trying to get access to a Blogtalk radio station and ended up accidentally setting up a Blogtalk radio station for myself. And now I'm in an interesting predicament about whether or not I should start a radio program, maybe once a week, do it, at least an hour program once a week. I don't know. I'm asking you out there in YouTube land, should I commit to something like that, or should I just not even bother at this point in the game? And that's my question. I don't know that there's anything to say at this point. I don't even know if I really even should have a YouTube channel, because we're in Crazyville. I don't get a whole lot of views anyway. I don't think it has anything to do with whether or not anybody's listening or not. I think there are some out there who need to hear this, but I think there are others out there that really, why bother even opening my mouth? The word has to get out. The word is not mine, and it has to get out. It must be said. Must be said at all costs. People must be given a witness. That much I know. And whether I personally feel like anybody's listening or should be listening, or if I personally feel like I should be even opening my mouth and putting myself out there, I mean, it's not about me. It was never about me. I frankly just am not that narcissistic. I really don't care about bringing attention to myself. I don't. But I have a word that has to get out. Some way, somehow, I have to get this word out. And I don't have time to type it out, write it out, and try to publish it in some ridiculous means. I just know that I have a word. It must be said. It must be heard. And even if one person hears it, it was meant for that one person. It wasn't just for me. That's what I have. That's where I'm at. I'm very conflicted right now, especially with as dangerous as things are getting here, I mean, do I really want to make myself into being a focal point of sorts? You know, am I a loner or am I a leader? I don't know where the truth lies in that. I'm certainly an individual. I don't follow. So I'm asking you 5 subscribers out there who actually pay attention and like to hear what I have to say. I'm asking you, do I take it to another level? Do I do something more and do like a 3-hour radio broadcast on like the weekend to start or something? I don't know what I should do to try to get this word out. I really, you know, Blogtalk has presented itself as an option, and I don't even know that I want to commit to it, because, you know, I have a family and I want to enjoy what's left of the time that I have with them in this current paradigm. You know, as much as I rail against it, it's very comfortable. And I'm not in a very comfortable place, but I understand what this is, this complacency that I'm surrounded in. You know, I know when this thing really does kick off, when it really gets going, I mean, there will be no safe place. Not for me. Not for those who love me. There will be no safe place. There will be nowhere to hide except right out in the open, right under your noses. It's the ravings of some paranoid person. The fanatical resolutions of an alarmist. I personally don't really care what the world's doing. I know that it's all in God's control. I know that He is the master of all, and He's using all of these circumstances to call to His people to stop relying on other people. Stop thinking that they have control over everything. This is sick. I don't, you know, what do I do? What do I do? I'm asking you, would you be interested in anything like that? That was awesome. Pay attention. Stop texting while you're driving, fool. Anyway, that's my question. I'm all hung up on the idiot not paying attention to what he's doing. That's all. Move along.